Okay, next up is the Grand Old Duke of York. Um, the opening scene starts up with the Ned's Bicycle opening music that was shown at the beginning of the flag segment. Which, yeah. This is the first time the voice trumpet appears as a segment rather than just showing up in the intro or Tubby Bye Bye. The voice trumpet would tell the Teletubbies a certain nursery rhyme, make an animal noise, or do any kind of thing. Here, the voice trumpet is singing not Jack and Jill, the Grand Duke of York. Yeah, the Teletubbies keep having to go up the hill, down the hill, and when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. And when the voice trumpet says that, the Teletubbies fall down. It was kind of funny. But yeah. Then the part with the windmill spinning, the Teletubbies look up as if the windmill was right in front of them. And again, they used the sound clip of the Teletubbies saying "uh-oh" from the theme song. But yeah. And then the TV event. The TV event is an interesting one. A recurring guest star appears in this episode. They appear in quite a few episodes. King Pleasure and the Biscuit Boys. They appear on the show to sing popular nursery rhymes and give their own take on them. Like here's the Grand Old Duke of York. I'll sing a little bit of it. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of a hill and marched them down again. It's really catchy. A lot of foreign versions of this episode would always replace his TV events with, like, other TV events. Like, in the Dutch version, they would have a different singing group singing various songs. I'll talk about one of them later on. Then the German version, they had a TV event involving a wild park. You know, like a nature park where you can see a bunch of animals and stuff. Kind of like a zoo, practically. By the way, they used, like, a different audio of Poe being chosen for a TV event that's used in a lot of the earlier episodes. And I swear, almost every US version of an episode where Poe is chosen, they always replace it with the audio from the later episodes. There is one episode, as well as one home video that doesn't have that. But yeah, it's just so weird. By the way, when Poe is being chosen, usually when Teletubby stomach lights up when the TV event starts, we see a close-up shot of them, like, posing, like, with their arms behind their backs. And yeah, but here it just cuts to, like, Lala noticing that Poe's stomach is lighting up. It's kind of weird. After that, the dance starts. This is a stamping and stepping dance where they march on the path. And this version of the dance, I mean, it is kind of like the extended version of the dance, but it's just weird. I mean, the beginning part is cut short. It just starts with the part with them marching, instead of just showing them arriving at the spot with the windmill on screen. When they start up the dance a second time, well, it's just weird, though. I mean, when they're about to end the dance the first time, the music just restarts, and then they start the dance over again, just immediately. It's kind of weird, though. I always thought the shortened version, the extended version, was kind of weird. I only remember seeing it one time, and I only remember them doing the dance once. But when I saw them doing the dance, the music went higher pitched halfway through, which is what happens when they do the dance the second time. Oh, by the way, in the King Pleasure TV events, the kids don't even wave goodbye to the audience. Or when the TV event ends. Anyone else find that weird? Yeah. And the next segment just starts up right away, without any opening shots or anything. Yeah, they hear a banging noise, a drum appears. The drum appears in the spot that I've seen used as a field shot at the beginning of most segments. I remember when I first noticed that. I remember that shot was used as a scene where they're marching around the trees. In fact, the close-up shot of the drum was in the same spot where I saw in one episode, it showed that spot, and then just cut to the windmill spinning for a magical event. So yeah, Poe and Tiki Wiki bang the drum, and different things switch spots, like some flowers and clouds. When I noticed the clouds switch spots, damn, like, I was so freaked out, because when the clouds switch spots, first of all, the clouds were the same clouds we see in various other episodes. Like the one time when Dipsy and Lala were playing the Itsy Bitsy Spider. And, the sky background, it was the same background for the windmill stopping, practically. So yeah. Also, it's the first time we see Lala's ball. The drum just disappears. It just teleports and then disappears. The Teletubbies are, like, all gone, and something weird happens. The sun is shown smiling. The baby sun's shown smiling, which is the same clip that's shown at the end of the theme song. And it just cuts to the windmill spinning for a magical event, and the Teletubbies say, run off, apparently. And yeah. And then they go watch the magic house. It, like, literally starts right away. They don't even show the clip of them arriving and listening for a noise. It just starts right away. So yeah, the magic house, house with 4 windows appear. Each episode appears, a puppet will sing out of a different window. This time it's the top left window. This is known for being one of the scariest magical events, and I can totally agree with everyone. I mean, at least with this version of the event, the UK version. Each window, though, the puppet's voice sounds different. To be honest, this one is the least scariest one. But it's also kind of weird, though. Because every time they do the top left window version, it's a little bit different, though. Like when the windows disappear one by one, the curtains are still seen as they're disappearing. But most of the time, they're not. And the windmill stopping sound plays a few seconds earlier, and the music that plays when they disappear is different than usual. So yeah, here the windmill stops spinning. By the way, in Sunday specials, when the first episode, basically in Sunday specials, they would show 2 episodes put together. Each episode would have the TV event playing once, a longer version of the end credits, where all 4 Teletubbies would pop out of the hole on top of the house at the end. But yeah, if the first episode was an episode that originally had the windmill stopping, it would show the baby son giggling, though to be honest, I feel like it would show the baby son smiling. And yeah. And then it would go to the next episode. So yeah, in this episode, Dipsy's the missing Teletubby, and for the first time, Poe is the boo shouter, which this was always my favorite version of the ending sequence, because it was the first one I saw. I think I've gotta get more water. Okay, I'm back with more water. Next up is Naughty Sock. First off, that name. Whatever. First segment starts up with the Right Path 1 opening shot, but it's an alternate version, which is kind of weird, though. I mean, it's the same shot, but at the beginning, the flowers that we see are in a different position than they usually are, which is kind of weird. But yeah, Teletubbies each pop out from behind the hill at the same time. They say, boo, uh-oh. And then they go watch a TV event. Poe was chosen again. And they use the same audio of her being chosen from previous episode. Except a lot of episodes where she's chosen, when this audio plays, it's out of sync. Mostly because the first episode with it, they cut out the part where it shows Poe with her hands behind her back when her stomach lights up. So yeah, it's kind of weird. So yeah, they're watching, like, I don't know, some sort of play by this girl named Tamsin Griffin, who is pretending to be Funny Lady. I hate Funny Lady. She's so boring and stuff. And yeah, she's just so annoying. And I hate this one part where she's like, I'm going to be Funny Lady now. I hate that so much. So yeah, she's telling a story. I think it was basically a sock was trying to sing a lullaby to help Teddy Bear go to sleep. But the sock kept singing very loudly. So Teddy suggested that they should sing a lullaby to the snake, or the sock. My god. So yeah. Each TV event ends with her giving the kids some tea and biscuits, and they wave goodbye. They wave goodbye up there. Yeah. So, yeah. But all her TV events are longer than a regular TV event being played twice. So every episode she shows up, her TV events play once. But here, it plays twice, apparently. Mostly because it was the first episode with her in it. So they probably didn't know any better. Actually, when the TV event plays a second time, the ending is cut short. I think it, ends right after they start eating biscuits. Also, it's the first time it shows the baby son giggling when the TV event ends. And yeah, apparently. I would love to see, what would happen if the TV event played once. But I really like these two segments. This next segment, the opening shot is actually a shot that's used at the end of most segments. You know, at the end of most indoor segments, it will show a shot of the outside of the house. But yeah, Dipsy's trying to sleep, but the Nunu keeps making noise. So, the voice trumpet plays Rock by Baby. It helps him fall asleep. Tiki Wiki, Lala, and Po are jumping outside. It's annoying the flowers who can talk, apparently. Yeah, the flowers can talk. But yeah, that is something in a lot of episodes. Actually, then the voice trumpet plays Rock by Baby to help them fall asleep. I noticed in this segment they use the same close-up shot of the voice trumpet that's usually used when in a lot of other episodes. Like one time when a voice trumpet was quacking like a duck. I noticed in this episode, in some episodes, especially season 1 episodes, they would use the windmill clip from the theme song at the beginning. It was usually used at the opening scene, but here it's used at the end when, the windmill's about to stop spinning. This is just kind of weird. The Teletubbies are woken up by the windmill. Tiki Wiki, Lala, and Po wake up to see what's going on. Dipsy just wakes up and says, uh-oh. And then, Dipsy doesn't even see what's going on outside. And then the others are like, uh-oh, and they run off. And then the windmill stops spinning. First time the windmill stopped spinning during a regular segment, rather than during a magical event. However, in the Sunday special version, the TV event for the next episode starts instead, which is numbers 1, which we'll talk about later. Lala is the missing Teletubby, and Tinky Winky's the Boo Shouter. I don't know if I'll have enough time to talk about this next episode. Actually, I'll just talk about Tinky Winky is the Boo Shouter in a lot of episodes. I swear to God, she's the Boo Shouter in a lot of episodes, practically. So yeah. Especially in later episodes. But, I don't know, should I do just 2 episodes each part? I think that's fair.